how you view
Do better.
those
Josh,
comments.
what do you
I mean,
think?
do you think that the president has allowed the optics of this to get away with him? I mean, you were sort of espousing some of the success stories, but as both of our other guests have said, this is what people are talking about.
Look, Melinda, as far as the politics go, Donald Trump is trying really hard to move on. Okay, he's trying really hard. Again, this has not been handled well. Now, he did direct Attorney General Pam Bondi to try to unseal grand jury testimony. They tried. That came back completely unsurprisingly, and the court, Judge Rosenberg, earlier this week in Florida said that the grand jury testimony is sealed. Again, as a lawyer myself, totally unsurprising. That's typically how grand jury testimony goes. Now, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, there's going to be a little more runway to this story. I, for one, am personally disappointed that this is the way that it's been handled. To give Kurt at least a modicum of credit, it is definitely right that there have been some people that have been deeply animated in part of Trump's base about the Epstein story for a very long time. Folks like Kash Patel, back when he was on the outside, did talk a lot about this story. However, I think it is completely ludicrous. It is ludicrous, I think, to suggest that this is one of the leading factors that Donald Trump's voters care about. Donald Trump's voters, you know, especially those middle class, working class, blue collar voters in the proverbial or literal American heartland, care about the bread and butter issues. They care about the economy, jobs, inflation, immigration, crime. I mean, these are the issues that people voted on, and these are the issues that, frankly, the administration is delivering massive results in there. So, again, with a base as loyal, not just substantively, but personally to Donald Trump as this base is. By the way, the approval ratings are not nearly as catastrophic as Joel is making them out to be. There has been something of a drop in some polls, at least for Gen Z MAGA supporters, Gen Z Republicans, but overall, Trump's approval ratings with Republicans, according to at least some of the data, has actually increased since the Epstein saga started. So the polling is deeply mixed there. I think Trump is weathering this storm ultimately effectively. It is definitely a storm, but he's weathering it. I think it's going to be smoother sailing in the fairly near future, if I had to guess.